students. So up till now we have talked on the pre-fertilization events in case of sexual reproduction in angiospermic plant species, and in the pre-fertilization events the three major subheadings was the structure of flower we have discussed. First we have discussed the structure of flower mainly in the angiospermic plant species. Then we have studied about microsporogenesis, that is the development of male gametophyte. Microsporogenesis is the process in which development of male gamete takes place, and the third one was megasporogenesis. In megasporogenesis we have studied the development of female gametophyte, that is the development of egg. So it is the development of female gametophyte, that is the female gamete. Now we know the male gamete is the pollen and it is produced within the microsporangia or microsporangium, that is a pollen bag or a pollen sac. The female gamete, that is the female gametophyte, is the egg or ova, which is produced within the megaspore by the process of megasporogenesis. The two gametes, pollen, male gamete or male gametophyte, egg, that is a female gamete or female gametophyte, which is produced by the process of megasporogenesis. Both these gametes are non-motile. Both these gametes are non-motile, that means they cannot move. Now, if the two gametes are non-motile, so there is a problem, because all these three steps account for pre-fertilization events. All these three steps are of pre-fertilization steps or pre-fertilization events. Now, the next part in this sexual cycle is fertilization events, and we know fertilization means what? It is the fusion of both the gametes, that is the male gamete, here is pollen, and the female gamete, that is egg, with each other, that is fusion of both the gametes, male as well as female gamete, that will result in the formation of diploid zygote. So fusion is must for both the gametes, and when gametes will fuse? When they are able to move. But in this situation, in this species, angiosperm, they are non-motile, they cannot move. So some agency or some sort of process is required in such a way that these two gametes must be brought to in close proximity with each other. So the process that we are going to study regarding the fusion, that is the male as well as female gamete, they are brought closer, that is what we call it as pollination. So the topic for today's class is pollination. Let us discuss pollination, its types, the advantages as well as disadvantages, that is merits as well as demerits associated. Now the heading is pollination. We all know it is very simple definition, that is transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of the pistil. So it is transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of pistil. Now let us analyze the definition of pollination. So pollination means it is a transfer of pollen, that is the male gametophyte, from anther. Anther is a part of male structure in case of flower, to the stigma of the pistil. Clear? Pistil is the female reproductive part, which comprises of stigma, style as well as ovary. Okay. Similarly, anther comprises of the pollen. So within the anther, the pollen grains are produced with the help of microsporogenesis. So it is the transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of pistil. Okay? Anther is a part of male and pistil is a female reproductive part in case of angiospermic plant species. Now this pollination are of two types. It is broadly classified into two major headings. The first one is self pollination and the second one is cross pollination. First is self pollination and the second one is cross pollination. Now let us discuss first self pollination. Self pollination is further subdivided into two major headings. The first one is autogamy. The second one is geitonogamy. So pollination is further divided into two, that is self pollination as well as cross pollination. Self pollination is further divided into two major headings, that is, it is subdivided into autogamy as well as geitonogamy. Now let us discuss auto as well as geitonogamy. So first autogamy. So auto means self, gamy is similar to the pollination or fertilization. So autogamy is transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of the same flower. Same, that is auto, self. So it is transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of the same flower. Stigma of the same flower. That means within that flower, male reproductive part, that is androecium, is present, and female reproductive part, that is gynoecium, is present. So what is autogamy? It is a transfer of pollen from anther to the stigma of the same flower. That means one plant, that one flower contains the male reproductive part as well as female reproductive part, and we all know that such flowers are called as bisexual flowers. So for autogamy, the condition number one, that is the only condition and the most important condition, is flower must be in its bisexual condition. So bisexual flower is mandatory in order to achieve autogamy. Clear? So this is autogamy. Now the next is geitonogamy. So next is geitonogamy. It is different. Geitonogamy is transfer of pollen from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same plant body. So it is transfer of pollen from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower, but that is from same plant body. The species of plant is same. So geitonogamy is transfer of pollen from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of same plant. That means if this is plant number A and this is plant number B, plant number A consists of the male part and the plant number B consists of the female part. Of course, this pollen will transfer from flower A to flower B, but these are of same plant. So autogamy as well as geitonogamy. Autogamy, that is the transfer of the pollen from anther to the stigma of the same flower only. That means within one plant body, male part is also present as well as female part is also present, and flower must be in its bisexual condition. Here the condition is unisexual. Okay? Geitonogamy is the transfer of the pollen from anther of the one flower to the stigma of another flower of the same plant body or same plant species. Okay? For geitonogamy, unisexual condition is must. So this is about self-pollination, that is autogamy as well as geitonogamy. Now cross-pollination. Cross-pollination as the name suggests, it is transfer of pollen from anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower. And in this case, the plant species is different. That's why we are using the term cross pollination. So this is autogamy, geitonogamy of self pollination, now cross pollination. So heading is cross pollination. Now what is cross pollination? It is transfer of pollen from anther of one flower, from the anther of one flower of one plant. Clear? This is the difference. Cross. Transfer of pollen from anther of one flower of one plant to the stigma of another flower. To the stigma of another flower of another plant. So this is what cross pollination is. Cross pollination, again I am repeating, it is a transfer of pollen from anther of one flower of one plant to the stigma of another flower of another plant. That is what we call it as cross pollination. Now cross pollination is also known by another names, that is xenogamy as well as allogamy. Okay, so another two terms associated or cross pollination is also known by xenogamy as well as allogamy. So it is clear. One more thing regarding cross pollination, as it is the transfer of pollen from anther of one flower of one plant to the another flower of another plant. So it requires some agents. So in cross pollination, pollinating agents are required. Pollinating agents are required. Clear that pollinating agents may be wind, it may be water, it may be insect, it may be bird, it may be animal. So pollinating agents are required. The few pollinating agents are insects, which are the most common. It can be air, that is the wind. Then it can be water also. Then it can be animals also, that is the zoophily, the most common example can be animals. So pollinating agents are required for cross pollination, while in case of self pollination, since it is of the same flower or within the same plant body, no such pollinating agents are